name's Jedediah Mack, and I served in the Navy from 2003 to 2009.
My name is Jason Chittavong. I'm a mentor coordinator at the Veteran Justice Court.
My name is Tommy Rowland. Yeah, I'm a friend of Jason's. We both went to San Francisco State. He was the previous president for the Student Veteran Organization at San Francisco State, and I took over that role after him.
I haven't been on a boat since I got out of the Navy in January of 2009. So wooden boats for veterans is an opportunity for me to get back onto a boat for the first time since leaving the Navy, and an opportunity to operate under and with other veterans.
One of the big issues is like isolation. When veterans start to pull away from a social group, they go into a very dark place.
When you get out, sometimes you can't find a damn job. Because, we end up being strange creatures. We're different from anybody else out here. Even our families, when they come back, we come back to them, they know we changed, but they don't understand why.
Myself personally, one of the things I felt very difficult when I transitioned and moved out here originally, coming from SoCal, was I only knew maybe 2 people out here in the whole Bay Area.
That's where organizations like Terry's comes into play. In that he's so specialized in the group of individuals he works with, he's really able to understand what it is that they're going through and what it is that they need.
To be able to do an activity that I really look forward to, that's a lot of fun with great people. It really brings back that sense of community that really made the Marine Corps, and especially the military, a more enjoyable experience.
So being involved with programs such as Wooden Boat for Veterans, it strengthened that, camaraderie. And I can only imagine, especially if going out sailing is a very peaceful type of event.
Started for me right here on wooden boats, where in the San Francisco Bay, Dad got the first wooden boat, and there's some great times we had up the Delta and learning how to sail with him. So by the time I was 12, I knew I wanted to be going to sea. So life has been very kind to me, and I've had a lot of fun flying and serving, and a total of 28 years that came to an end in 2016. And I decided I wanted to do something for vets and stay involved and connected to some great people. And I couldn't find a better way to do that but to take them sailing.
Well, one of the events that Terry had set up for us was to help repair one of the boats.
Yesterday we went and saw the Clover and got to meet Patrick and Mike, and the opportunity to work on that boat is something I'm looking forward to very heavily, watching the progress be made and then end up eventually taking it out for a sail.
Well, Clover, it was a boat that we saw in the Oakland estuary, and she was a sad looking. She was bedraggled, if you'd like to say, and her slips were showing. And cut a long story short, my son investigated to see what was going on there. And he met the owner of the boat, who had allowed her to deteriorate for 7 years. On further investigation, we found that she was a veteran of World War II. And Terry had already started the Wooden Boats for Vets Foundation. And the more he got into it, the more he realized that Clover was an ideal platform, if you like, from which to launch future endeavors with Wooden Boats for Vets.
I think saving a wooden boat is like saving a person's soul. the wooden boat has soul. She's developed and built by craftsmen, and then she's passed on from hands to hands, and you're not really a possessor of a wooden boat, you're a custodian. That's how I feel about Valiant, and that's what the people that have looked after Clover felt like. And here she is 80 years later, after going through a world war in the Caribbean and winding up in the Bay Area. Her next job is going to be taking vet sail.
The opportunity of working on that boat kind of gives us a mission again after being out of the military for so long, and looking forward to watching it go and pretty much being told what to do again. After getting out of school and kind of losing that veteran community again, Wooden Boats for Veterans is giving me another opportunity to work with veterans again, and it's something I'm looking forward to pretty heavily.
The best thing I have found for vets, for myself first and then others, is when you have problems in life, just add water. Add salt water if you can, and add salt water on a wooden boat. And those problems diminish. They take the right proportion. And if you can do that in community with other vets, then you're very fortunate.
Terry made that connection, and he expanded on it. For him, you know, he's always found solace in going to sea and sailing. And that's where he found his peace. I know when I went out with him a couple times, it was incredible. I suddenly felt a connection with all my brothers that have experienced the military. So it was a real emotional moment for me. Because I know what it's like to be, you know, kind of stranded and stuck out in the middle of nowhere. That's what these guys that he's helping, that's what he's doing for them.